Hey everybody, welcome back to First Baby Crazy. Woo! It is really good to see all of you. Really good to be seen without a mask for once. We are about 19 years deep into this pandemic and it's still not over. But wishing all the best for all of you. Stay home if you can. You should. Keep your mask on, social distance, don't touch nobody, don't go nowhere, don't do nothing. uh, let's just get through this thing. But yeah, finally back to do another video. It's been a little longer than I anticipated. My last video was like, 6 months ago. I think I was like fresh out of the hospital at that point. And I had all intentions of doing another video. But mommying is a full-time job on top of a full-time job. On top of regular life happening every single day. So it certainly got away from me, but I'm definitely glad to be back and ready to do another video. I do want to take a moment to thank all of you who watched my last video about the bassinets. You guys really inspired me to push forward and do another video because I got some comments like, thank you so much, I really needed this, so on and so forth. And that's really what I wanted. Like when I first started First Baby Crazy, it was really just to be the thing that I was looking for when I was having my first baby. And when I was putting my registry together, it was just so many things that I didn't know. And it was like, and I wasn't really sure of what to consider. It was like, trying to prepare and buy for someone you have not met yet, and you don't know what their needs are, and you don't know what you'll like, and you don't know anything. Especially that first go round. Now that second go round, you know exactly what you want. But that first time, it's just kind of like, what do I buy? So, and I bought like 35 bassinets, no joke. I still got like a couple in the closet that are untouched that will be gifted to someone when they have a baby, because what am I going to do with all those damn things? But, so yeah, so I pulled myself together. I brushed my hair for like the first time in months. My makeup was very surprised to be getting open. Like, girl, is this a drill? Like, we out here, okay? My eyeliner is probably not perfect, and my mascara is probably clumpy because it is old. That's how long I've had this makeup store, since like March. So, don't look so close, and just be appreciative that I was able to wash and put on a bra and brush my hair for you guys. So, but yeah, so, plenty of things that I want to share, but today I really wanted to focus on, I was actually driven to focus on bibs. Today is going to be all about bibs. And let me tell you something. When I was doing my registry, I didn't even think bibs were important. I'll be dead honest. I thought they were just like cute little things. You keep the food off the clothes, and cute little accessories to match the clothes, and super, things like that. I really put no thought into bibs. To an error. Because, well, we'll get into that in a moment. But yeah, so I really put no effort into bibs. I wasn't thinking about the teething portion of baby. My baby was actually an early teether. He actually started the excessive drooling and the gumming and the gnawing at like 3 months. I had gone to the doctor for like his 3 months checkup, and I'm like, hey, here's what's happening. Is this really possible for him to be teething? And he was like, yeah, it's rare, but some kids can some kids are born with teeth. Did not know that. Yes, he said it's very possible. Doesn't mean his teeth are going to come any earlier, like he's going to have a tooth by tomorrow, but he is kind of feeling the teething process already. So when that started, I would put the regular bibs on him or whatever, and I was pretty dissatisfied. And not only that, there was just a number of things that that come with all the drool. First of all, the amount of drool is absolutely unbelievable. I don't know if any of you have gotten to that stage yet, if you have kids yet, or whatever the case. That drool phase is like, how could someone so small produce buckets? And I do mean buckets of drool. Like, it's just not normal. Every time I look at him, I'm just like, are you thirsty? Do you need some water, little baby? Because it's just so much. It is. I just was not prepared for that much drool. I think I might have slept through my brothers. I have like 3 younger brothers and a younger sister. I must have slept through all of them drooling, or maybe just didn't care, was just grossed out by it and paid them no mind. I don't know. But I certainly was not prepared for the amount of drool that my little guy has. So yeah, and then with the drool, excessive drool, comes the rash at the neckline. My son also does have eczema, so the irritation from the bib itself, the constant wetness of his undershirt and then his pajama shirt, and soaking through the bib and so on and so forth. And it was just like, okay, there has got to be a bib out there that is comfortable, one, because that's the most important thing, is keeping baby comfortable, and also keeps him dry. Like, this is just, it just can't be life. So, and I had a bunch of different types of bibs. So I did have like one of these, the cutie bibs with the little plastic underneath. These things don't do a damn thing. They're cute, but they're also really noisy. I hated the sound. I think he hated the sound. He went through a phase where he was constantly pulling his bib off. I can't recall if it was always these types or if he was just doing it to all of them. It probably was just to all of them. He just didn't like them. It was just like, But, yeah, I just didn't like the damn things. They were noisy. They were plasticky. I think they were not helping with the irritation on him, and they just didn't work. They just didn't work. They were cute, but they just didn't work. I found, they got soaked, all the way through, and it was just not it. So we tried these. I tried the extra thick bibs that are nice and solid and not plastic underneath, but he drew right through these darn things too. And these were cool. Like, they'll last for like, and when I say drool through, I'm obviously meaning like, let's say an afternoon, like from the time he wakes up from his nap at maybe 1:45 to like dinner time, which can be like 7:30. Maybe I'm not changing his bib enough. I mean, certainly comment below, like, are you guys changing bibs like every 3 hours or something like that? Like, somebody tell me. But yeah, the extra thick ones certainly didn't work. Cute. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, they work for a little while. Like, for 3 hours, he gonna be all right. But after that, it's gonna get a little it's gonna get a little bit much under here. So we did those, and then, my main focus when I was doing my registry was the cute ones. All I cared about was the cute, like, oh my God, my son gonna be so cute. And we got all of these Nike Air and blah, blah, blah. And this is just all cloth, which doesn't even last an hour. And being wet is uncomfortable. I can't, I'll tell you, one of my biggest pet peeves is just like being wet and then like having to sit in it. Like, let's say when civilization was happening and we were allowed to go outside, like if it rained and I had to, like, I got wet obviously and then had to get in a car and then like sit like that, it was torture for me. I hated it. And surprisingly, I never wore an umbrella. I never had an umbrella on me. But anyway, just being wet, just the idea of being wet bothers me. So I was constantly worried about him feeling like that. And with the constant yanking of the bibs, I'm like, all right, we have to find another solution here. So yes, I did a little bit of research. And I found these really, really awesome, super awesome bibs. I like them. My husband likes them. My baby likes them. We all like them. The dog probably likes them too. We all like these bibs. I'm gonna tell you, these bibs are super awesome. They are the Green Sprouts bibs. Look at them. Nice and thin, no plastic underneath, so it doesn't sound like he's got on windbreakers. Super, you know, thin enough to be comfortable and worn all day, and then really nice size. Look how it covers up a good amount of space. These bibs, I'll show you a comparison to the others. Where this one is just a little bit shy, you know, width-wise all the way around. You get just a little bit extra coverage here, which I like. Did you see that? So just a little bit more, but a little bit more is still good. So yeah, I found these bibs on Target.com. I Googled. I read up the reviews on them. You know, reading the reviews on things is always tricky because somebody's always mad about something and they mad about something, and then all the reviews is about like, I hate Target. These bibs ain't shit. Blah blah blah. But yeah, I saw a good amount of reviews. So I'm like, all right, let's give it a try. And they were fantastic. They really were. I put them on him, and like I said, my son has excessive drool. Okay, so kid you not when I say the drool is a lot. I put them on him in the morning when he first wakes up. He eats. I give him a different bib when he eats because he has like those plastic ones that catches all the food and whatnot. I put that on him. So after he's had his breakfast, usually like around 10 o'clock, after breakfast time when he's watching Team Umizoomi and whatever else he likes, Nick Jr. and whatnot, he'll have this bib on. And literally this bib will survive until, I would say, all day. I ain't gonna lie, the front is disgustingly wet. It's all kind of juices and slobber and things on it. But then to be completely dry on the other side, I have no idea how these things work. None. They are super thin. I don't know what material they're made of and how it's even possible for it to hold that much moisture and not be wet on the other side, but they are magical. I can't express how much I love them. I've ordered like 30 more because that's how, like, I don't even use the other bibs anymore. That's what we are. It's like, ooh, because they come with 10 in a pack. And, you know, it doesn't 10 every 10 days. You know, it doesn't take much to go through 10 bibs. So it's like every couple days I'm like, all right, let's wash all these bibs because we need them again. They are fantastic and quite impressive. And so if you are looking for a bib for your teething baby that's gonna want to cover a really good amount of space, because that drool gets everywhere, cover a good amount of space. Now my son is 6 months, so this completely goes over his shoulders here, so it just lays right there and then goes all the way down to his belly. They're perfect. It gets a good amount of coverage. You get a nice Velcro there so that if he tried, he doesn't try to yank this off, but even if he tried, he couldn't get it off. For now, he's only 6 months though. So you got a nice sturdy Velcro. It's not like the whatever material is here is really nice on the neck so he doesn't rash up, and just dry. And then it's like it's a small neck hole, because one of the other problems with bibs is that neck hole can be just a little too large, so then the drool is kind of going from the chin to the neck right to their t-shirt, so it's bypassing the bib, so the bib isn't doing much at all. There's a lot of bibs like that, like surprisingly. But this one is a nice little neck hole. You know, you can make it as loose as you need to or whatever, but it's not, he's not wet. I wish he was awake so I could prove it to you. I'm actually doing this at 1:30 in the morning. Look at that dedication. When I tell you I was like committed to doing this video, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it whenever I find a minute. So, you know, I found a minute at 1 something in the morning. But yes, try. I mean, honestly, I can't say it enough. Green Sprout bibs, get the 10-pack, get like 5 of them. They are well worth the money. I think they're like 17 bucks. Well worth the 17 bucks. Well worth the peace of mind of knowing that your baby is going to be dry and going to be happy, and you don't have to worry about rash and all that other crap. It's a minor thing, drool, but just something I never personally considered. It has made our lives exponentially easier and better, because now wetness, you know, stopping in the middle of my day when I'm working to check his clothes and then to change his clothes and go through that whole process, because now he's twisting and turning, so changing anything on him is like, child, just lay still, please. Let mommy help you. But yeah, certainly. So Green Sprouts baby bibs, pick them up. They are perfect. And there you have it. So yeah, thanks so much for stopping by and watching a video. Please like and subscribe. I promise to do more than one video every 6 months. I certainly want to follow up with I already know what my next video is going to be, which is going to be me telling you a big surprise. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Don't judge my makeup in the comments and whatnot and be like, your eyeliner was clumpy. Your mascara was clumpy. Just don't hurt my feelings, okay? Because I'm a mama and I'll be tired. And that's it. So thanks so much for watching and stay tuned. Have a good one. Bye.